What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Nephew. All right, so I got a special video for you. It's been a long time since I did one of these. I got a company that I just did a lot of research on lately, and I've been thinking about it, and I think I'm gonna go. I really decided to go all in, and I wanted to tell you guys about it. So this company is called Zomedica. It's a pharmaceutical company, and if you know me, you know I don't invest in pharmaceutical companies. So this one's a special one. Must be something special about it, because normally I don't do it. But I also like to look for stocks that have very low risk to reward ratio, or very high to risk reward ratio, but very low risk in itself. And this one is probably the lowest risk one that I can find for what I'm trying to do, which is grow my account. And now, ever since this whole year 2020 has been a crazy year for me. I've already reached over 800% returns. I'm gonna definitely show you guys how I did that and going forward in the next couple videos. But because the year is almost at a close, I don't know how many more videos I'm gonna make this year, so it might be a next year thing. So we'll just put one of these out because I don't want it to run away from you. I don't want this stock to run away from you. Right now it's priced at 26 cents. It keeps moving. I bought into this at about 11 cents and continues to grow. So now that I see that it's actually performing and it's caught up in an uptrend, I want you guys to go ahead and check it out. So definitely check this one out. So let me go to the web page. So Zomedica is it's a pharmaceutical company for animal health. All right, so this is a little different. They're making products for animals, and most of the products are for the well-being of the animals, whether it be they're trying to basically fix a lot of the things that's wrong, as far as with the veterinarians and how they can't identify different problems in dogs and diseases in cats. So they came up with this True Forma. They got this machinery right here that helps them to scan and scan different issues, and they can probably diagnose these problems inside of animals quickly. But I'm gonna leave that research stuff to you. I'm not really into the fundamentals, as far as I know that is basically the fundamental. That is the catalyst is that this company, if you see it right here, Corvo, I'm gonna show you how this company is a $1 billion company and is partnered with this particular company, Zomedica. And even though this is a penny stock, I don't see it as a penny stock, and I'll show you why. So I'm gonna leave links where you can read these articles. I'm going to leave a link to this article in the description so you guys can read that. Definitely a lot of hedge funds have been investing in this when it showed up in their 13Fs. So this one's showing up in different hedge funds. They're starting to invest in it, so I'm going to show you that. I'm going to leave a link to this video, why to invest in Zomedica. I'm going to let them explain it because I'm not, like I said, I'm not a pharmaceutical. I'm not even into these type of stocks, but I liked the technicals, and I'm going to show you the technicals right now. So as far as I'm concerned, I seen the price come down here. This was the 7-cent range. I waited for it to become a trade. Once it got around this range, I bought into it. Actually, I waited for the breakout. So I seen the breakout, and then it came back down to 11, and this is where I bought in. So I usually wait for trade setups, and I didn't see a trade setup until after it broke out. I wanted to make sure and make it confirm that we were in a trend. Once it shot up and it came back down, once the pullback, I bought around this range. Now I've been owning it since this range. I sold it up here and bought back down here. Okay, so it shot up, I sold it, I bought right here, and I still own it from this price. Now it's way up here. Now I bought 20,000 shares when it went from here, and I sold it up here. I made a couple thousand, and it came down, and I bought 20,000 shares again. So I have 20,000 shares of this, and that's a $5,000 investment at this point in time. Now, you guys are probably wondering, why are you investing in penny stocks, Neff? Come on now. So let me zoom out so you can see the bigger scope here. So I believe this one is a 10-bagger at least. So for 20 cents to $1 would be a 400% return. To $2 would be an 800% return. This stock, I believe it. Okay, so we got it up here as soon as it IPO'd. We're up here at $2.60. And then we rolled it back down. Now, this was back in 2016 when it came out, 2017, 18. So it wasn't that long ago. Usually businesses take at least 4 to 5 years to make a profit. So now that they got products that are coming out around March, If you can look at their page to see based on their pipeline and when they actually have things coming out, you can actually see that these are the products that they have: the thyroid, adrenal disorder, immunoaces. I don't know how to say that, but they got a lot of different stuff: the uro and fecal testing and these things. So, as far as like when these products are going to be released for the veterinarians and stuff like that, you can kind of read into this more by clicking on learn more, and they got the white paper and explain everything that they're doing. One of the reasons why this is even on the map for me is because with animals they get pre-approvals they get approvals from FDA and stuff like that much faster than they would with human testing. So I don't think they're going to have much of a problem with getting their approvals. In the meantime, there's plenty of money to be made here while we're waiting on that. So that is the reason why I'm going in at this price range. I'm pretty happy with this. Now, to some degree, you could look at this chart and say, okay, but it's still trending down. This does look like a reverse. This could always be just like this one, where it comes up and comes back down and drops further, come back and drop further. So you got that you could say that. So I'm kind of waiting basically around, I'd say once we break the 35 range, we got a clear path. Let's say 27 is going to be the clear path to 35. Once we break the 40 cent range, then we got, let me see, once we break 40 cent, then we're good all the way to a dollar. So not too far. You got to get to 40 cent to get to a dollar. Now, what about them getting delisted, Neff? Well, when I looked up the qualifications for this company. It looks like they just have to stay over 20 cent. As long as they stay over 20 cent, they won't get delisted. So it's not like they have that $1 limit where they have to hurry up and get back to a dollar. They only have to stay over 20 cent. So we looked into that already. So that pretty much is one of the main reasons why I said when I bought under 20 cent, that was a pretty good move. As far as a trade, I could have actually sold this by now and just moved on, because this type of trades I like to find, quick reversal setups like this. But when I looked into the company more to find out when should I sell it, I decided, wait, I shouldn't sell this until we go all the way back up here. Now, for me, I'm going to wait it out. Somebody else who doesn't want to take that much risk would probably sell at 50 cent or 60 cent or 80 cent or a dollar. Okay, so and I'm, and like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you guys that you should or should not invest in this. I'm just showing you what I bought, and that this is one of the trades that I feel like will make me another 400 to 800% return. And if you've been following my channel for a while, you know, guys, that I usually only do stocks that have potential to make large percent gains. All right, and if this gets to 200 to 300%, then I'll reevaluate if I want to hold on to it or not. I'll check the news. I'll see what's going on. If it's March by the time that happens and they haven't come out with the product, I'll have a stop loss set and ready to go. So I'm not gonna put all my eggs in one basket, but investing a couple $1,000s into this to get enough shares wouldn't hurt me any much at all. So I decided to go ahead and grab it. Now, I don't know if you guys want this one. You guys let me know in the comments below if you think this is a crappy company, if you think this is a good pick. So I like I said, I usually look for trades like this where there's been downward trend and it's just been like this forever. This is kind of almost the same pattern I had with GameStop. If you go back and look at the way GameStop looked, you guys are wondering like exactly, and that's exactly why I picked this one. Let's see if I can go show you right now. So when you look at GameStop, you have the same pattern for the most part. Now before we had this, it looked just like that. All right, so when I bought into it, it looked like this. It looked just like that, like this. Yeah, like it looked like this. This was the chart I had to work with. So you could always argue that why would you buy this? It's been dropping forever. Like look, you could say it's been dropping forever. Look at my nasty looking charts. You could say it's been dropping forever. But the reason why is because even in the past history, you could see that a chart that looks like this for so long consolidates for so long, and then all of a sudden it shoots up. So it came down and it consolidated and shot back up. So at this point, I mean, and obviously this one still has room to go all the way to 46, but for me, that is the type of charts that I like to look for. And I'm gonna have more videos like this where I'm gonna show you what type of stocks I look for. And this is pretty much IPO, go shoot up, drop, and then it's doomsday. All right, same thing I did with Luckin. It's the same thing for Luckin too. When I looked at the Luckin, here we go, pull that one up. Same chart pattern I was looking for. Big dump, consolidate, 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 shoot up. All right. So this is how I get my percentages. This is how I make these big, large percentage gains like that. I look for chart patterns that look like this, so I can get that uprise. And a lot of people are like, how do you find these? So I'm gonna make a video about that at a different time. But I'm gonna leave, like I said, links in the description where you guys can do your own research, do more due diligence. I'm gonna leave some stuff for you to look into. It's up to you. It's not, like I said, this is not financial advice. Do not buy what I'm buying. It's very risky. You could always lose your money. I could always lose my money. But I'm looking to turn the 20,000 shares that I have into at least want to try to reach the dollar mark, and that's 25,000. If we reach the $2 mark, I mean that's 20,000. If we reach the $2 mark, then I have 40,000, and you so on and so forth. And I'm assuming that they didn't come out with this company to stop making money at $2. So this is going to be a long-term hold for me. I believe in the company and what they're trying to do, and they're partnered with this company right here. Was the QRVO? They're partnered with this company right here. When you look at this company, this is a $1 billion company. The market cap of this company is 19 billion. This company also makes chips for Apple, and they made chips. They help with the 5G infrastructure, and they pretty much produced this right here, the point of care diagnostic platform. So they have this right here, the point of care, and this is for the veterinarian, or for the veterinarians. So it says right here, Qorvo, a leading provider of innovative RF solutions that connect the world today, announced achievement of a key milestone in the development of veterinarian point of care diagnostic platform from Zomedica Pharmaceuticals. So when you have a how much is it? 19. When you have a $19 billion company partner with a penny stock, it gives me this sense of ooh, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much the reason why I wanted to put you guys up on this one. Do your research. Let me know in the comments if this is a good find, and smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Talk to you guys later. Peace.